Hello and welcome. I am Mal and I'm here with Sabouts. Sabouts, how you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
I am ready for our co-op experience that we are calling Bromance Cute Force. Cute Force.
the cutest of forces.
So I am clicking on my context space just so I can show the little picture of my gecko. And you're the starfish. So that covers why we're quote unquote Cute Force. Now, if you want all the details about our game settings, the concepts and everything that we're doing, there's actually an episode 0 in the playlist, which will be linked in the description below this video. There's also going to be an annotation on your screen here. So you can either go check that out and then come back and join us here for episode 1 or whatever, watch it afterwards, whatever you want to do. In any case, welcome. Sabouts and I are happy that you're joining us for this experience. We are playing post 1.3 patch. We're recording this towards the end of October of 2016, and we also have the very cool Leviathans DLC, or at least we think it's cool. Neither one of us has played it yet.
Exactly. We were actually pretty surprised when we started the game up and saw all the changes.
Yeah, right. I mean, just the interface, though. I mean, I love this drop-down box where they've put everything in here, the leaders, the strategic resources.
That was really the best way to do it. I'm surprised it took this long for them to get to that.
Yeah. Instead of it being like this huge list of stuff along the side. Yeah, I like this because it used to be you would go in and then you'd go in another submenu and then eventually you'd get to where you want to go. But this is slick. I like this.
Oh, yeah. I was constantly getting lost.
Okay, let's see. All right, well, let me speed things up so we can get to this.
All right.
All right, let's see. So we're both science-y. We're both very science-y, just so you guys and gals watching this know that. So we're going to try to leverage that. And just as we finished recording episode 0, I met a fallen empire right next to me. So right now, they don't care about me at all, and I've got a plus 40 opinion with them, so I guess that's fine. Hopefully they don't want to, eat my face off at any point in the near future.
Watch out for any, like holy worlds or something that they could have.
Oh, yeah. And don't cross into their, don't try to colonize too close to them or what have you. They get all kinds of mad.
I don't think we want to take them off too early, especially not in the situation we're in right now, being that we're not even close to prepared for that.
No. Let's see.
Eventually, we'll have to kill them. Gonna happen.
Yeah, eventually we will have to. So, let's see. The new auras and stuff are really nice. Like the planets look really cool. The backgrounds look really nice. Like the cosmic sphere and what have you looks really cool. They made they made a lot of improvements.
They did, and I'm actually surprised because I wasn't really sure if I was expecting graphical improvements, but I'm glad that they're there.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but like you're saying, I'm pleasantly surprised that there is.
Yeah, I think that was really the best way to do it.
Let's see. Build. Starting off with some, fancy low-level mining networks.
Yeah, same here. I'm actually going for another science ship right now. I figured I'd go for an early game second one.
Are you really?
I can hurry up. Yeah, I'm gonna mix up some of my tactics here and see. Because originally, I usually don't get a science ship, a second one for a little bit, but I'm gonna get a second one because I'm gonna try to get out of my system as fast as possible and start seeing what's around me.
It's not a bad idea. My only concern is spending the influence to get another scientist.
Yeah, we'll find out how that plays out.
I always I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I'll let you know if it works. I'm going to start heading, I think this way. I'm going to take my military fleet and start flying around, see if I can find some other empires.
I always thought it was funny that this spacefaring race has got to, you gotta survey your home system. They still haven't changed that.
Yeah, I thought that might be one thing they changed, but maybe it's all right because it does kind of add to the excitement of what's in your spawning system. So I could see maybe for the sake of breaking realism, because I mean realistically, I feel like at the point where you have interstellar travel, you're gonna know what's in your own system at least.
Now, I think you told me you're north of me. I'm pretty sure I know where you're at. Did you say you were an unknown 24 or something like that?
I am, number 24. I actually should be coming towards the area that you said you were in.
Okay, I've got a fleet headed that way.
You know, I actually got really lucky because my first scientist with my first ship I got happens to have survey speed plus 25%. I'm not sure if that's normal or not. Or if I just got a really lucky scientist.
Yeah. Nice. Now, who's this that I just interfaced with?
Probably me, because I just got a pop-up.
All right, that's us then. Okay, here's what I'm currently researching, just so folks know. And you know what? We talked about this in between episode 0 and 1. I'm actually going to enact the Society Research Grant. Boom. I'm going to spend the influence to do it.
It's probably especially early game, being that you're going to be finding a lot of empires, and it takes Society Research to actually learn their language. It's probably the best way to go early game. I might actually do it as well. You said Society, correct?
Yeah, because I mean, it gives you, negative 10 to the other two, but plus 3% early game so that you can get the colony ship, so that you can then unlock some different planet types. I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. I think that is a big deal, especially because, I mean, I'm technically not even really taking a negative modifier for that because I already have tons of positive modifiers for my government type and my traits I took.
Okay, so since I made contact with you, I'm going to send this fleet of ships. Oh, man, you know what? I don't have a way through on this side. I thought I did, but I don't, because they have closed borders.
Really? So you can't even get through it all?
I can't even... Oh, man. All right, well then, boy. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to go past you and just sort of start exploring that way, because I'm going to have to colonize something
exactly
a couple of systems away from you on the other side, just so I've got a way out.
There might be nobody really off over in that area, so I'll actually send my military fleet off that way as well and see if I can kind of find like a big open area for you to start moving into. Although, boy, that's going to be really difficult. That's really unfortunate for us. But yeah, we're just going to have to work it like that. It'll be kind of a mess because we'll be intertwined together. But since we're pretty much just going to be like one empire anyways, it's not going to matter.
Well, the other thing too is, us being really smart guys, we decided that we would both have the exact same primary biome, right?
Yeah, exactly, which was a really fantastic idea. I mean, there's nothing better. Instead of being able to colonize different planets, and yeah, it just makes sense that we would pick the same exact biome. Oh, there we go.
Look, there's these cute starfish guys. What's up?
The way forward lies in our hands.
Do you have hands?
All of our hands.
I mean, those are really hands.
The way forward lies in our appendages.
Appendages. All right, let me talk with you here. Let's see.
My science ships.
Yep, research that. Offer trade deal. Okay. There we go. I sent you a research agreement.
All right. That's going to help, I think, right early on.
And then...
I already see I almost got colony ships. Oh. I encountered something. I'm not sure really what it was. Oh, another alien race. So there is actually another.
Yeah, another race right over here.
No, hold on. This is an alien space station. And it's got 10,000 firepower.
Well, you probably want to leave that alone then, I would think.
Yeah, I'm just going to fly my military fleet out of there, and I'll do some. Says finish in 7 months. I'll wait till I get colony ships before I investigate it. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what that is all about.
Let's see. Okay. And do I have any other surface stuff I can do? How's my
I definitely want to get my colony ship.
Oh, horror in the void.
Oh.
Transdimensional horror. And I didn't even get a chance to see what happened. My fleet just died. I had like 4 corvettes, and I ran into something and died.
You just ran into something and all your Corvettes died pretty much instantly.
Yeah, in that system Quiet Dark, system number 21, there is something in there around a black hole. Okay, so don't go near the black holes. Leviathans DLC is alive and well. Stay away from the black holes.
That is that system's right near me. I'm not sure how I feel.
Don't go in there.
I'm not sure how I feel about this right now.
Well, yeah.
I mean, out of all the places the Leviathan could have spawned, did it have to spawn 4 systems over from me?
Well, technically, is it even is that a Leviathan? I guess that is a Leviathan, right?
I would assume that's probably what it is, but I really don't know, and you really don't either, because your fleet was almost instantaneously
It was
destroyed.
Like I got the notification and the little combat window popped up and then closed. I was like, oh well, okay then.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Let's see. Okay, so we can form.
So we're off to a great start right now.
We can form a non-aggression pack. I can't offer. We can't enter into an alliance, I guess, because we don't have that tech. I'm assuming.
Is that a tech? Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Okay. I seem to have encountered some Enclave.
Oh, cool. What kind?
The High Curator.
Oh, that's the guy that can like sell you star maps and tech and other stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually reading right now to see what, because this is really interesting. I've never seen any of this before. They're really creepy looking too.
Queuing up some systems to be surveyed.
Well, they're willing to share secret information with me for a price.
Oh,
sure, that price is very, very expensive.
I would imagine so.
Might teach us how to take down that Guardian in the Quiet Dark, or that Leviathan, or whatever it is. Habitable worlds. Yeah, take that. All right, let's see what's in them. So you've got one habitable planet near you.
Yeah, I've got one that's in the exact same biome and then another one that's in the class. So tropical will be a 60%, or should be 60% habitability. And then I've got another one that's full on, but I don't have colonization tech yet. I'm still 6 months away. How about you?
I am 2 months away.
Okay. And I just realized that I should not have spent stuff on surface upgrades when I have when I'm about to finish that tech. Let's see, I'm getting 16 minerals a month. No, I'll be okay. I'll be all right.
I have not done any surface yet, but I think I might in a bit. Wow, I already got border range plus 20% as a tech I could pick. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good one, but that's pretty expensive. I might 73 months. That's a little longer than I'd like to wait.
Cancel that.
Well, none of these are really good.
Yeah, my choice wasn't that great either.
I guess I'm just going to go with growth time. I don't want to wait 72 months.
I took a hydroponics farm too, which is okay, but obviously right now you'd rather have like a tile block clearer or something like that, you know?
All right, we'll take that.
But now I'm losing 1 energy credit a month.
Really?
Because I actually invested in a basic science lab, which arguably, you probably shouldn't this early, but I figure what's the point of having all these bonuses to science if I'm not really trying to take a run at it, right?
Yeah, I already went ahead and colonized all the science-based planets that I could in my system, which I actually have a pretty rich system.
I've got a decent one too.
I got some minerals, some energy, and all the science except for physics.
Same here. I've got 2 society, 2... Actually, no. I have 2 society, 2 physics, 6 minerals, and 4 energy credits. Pretty good little system, actually.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm actually going to start... Oh, I seem to have some other energy credits somewhere here. Where am I missing them?
I'm going to send you another trade agreement.
Oh, right over here. Awesome.
And we can share data.
That works.
Energy facility.
And I got engineering facility.
I just got that too.
Yeah. Yeah, it works out. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's cool. Now we got shared vision. Much better. Much better.
Oh, I got some society research gained. So I just gained. All right, there we go. Got more research. For this one, let's go with...
I just got
actually, you know what? I'm going to go with defense platform pretty early.
I just got the rare tech administrative AI for the flat 5% research speed.
Already?
Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice pickup.
Wow, yeah.
Got lucky on that one. Okay, now can
Ooh, I got an alien race that's in the Steam Age nearby me.
Oh, that's good. You can uplift them later.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'm probably going to do. I haven't uplifted this species yet, actually, in my playthrough.
Oh, no?
Yeah, my other one. Yeah, so I'd be really cool to do that. Yeah, I'd like to see what that's about. Ooh, blue laser, is that? I don't know if I want to get that just yet. Assist research.
I'm just sitting here waiting for minerals for a colony ship. I spent too much, so I got the tech done, and now I can't build. There we go. Boom, got it. Colony ship construction.
Survey speed plus 15. That's probably only going to be useful in the earlier game, so I guess I'll take that. Where were those? Where was that species? I think I think it's a certain tech to actually be able to build there. And
I just found another ocean world. Well, for us reducing the habitability, so far it's okay.
Yeah, I'm saying I think that we're still finding a couple planets. I think we're going to be all right.
Because by reading the patch notes for 1.3, I got the feeling like it was just going to be like, we weren't going to find anything. And I was like, whoa, okay, well.
Yep, I felt the same way. It looks like we can build observation posts right off the beginning. So I'm pretty sure I have 2 primitive species.
Oh, that's cool.
Nearby me. I might just go ahead and take advantage of both of those.
I'm hoping that as long as this fallen empire, is just dismissive towards me and I don't, I don't piss it off, that hopefully it'll be willing to just, leave me be. And since no one can cross through a fallen empire's borders unless they want to go to war, I don't imagine if there's something on the other side of them that would do us harm is going to try to come through. I'm looking at this fallen empire as like a giant defensive station.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it. I do think that that's a good way to look at it. I think we're going to be all right as long as he doesn't wake up.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Please do not wake up.
Another little cool quality of life thing is that, when you go to upgrade a surface structure, even if you click the little arrow in the right, it would then bring up the menu to then confirm what you wanted to do.
Yep.
Now it just goes to the next thing. It just starts building it. That's a nice little quality of life change.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, little things like that make a huge difference.
Yeah, they do. And just the UI, because there were problems if you were running in, 1920 by 1080 or higher, there were problems with the UI interface scaling correctly. But it's fine. This is slick. They did a good job with this.
Yeah, I actually think I like the fact that they saved it all up and just did one massive patch, then just kind of releasing it a little bit at a time, because it seems like it made it more enjoyable to kind of jump in and see all the changes at one time instead of just seeing them over the course of a period of time.
Well, I mean, especially too if you get the Leviathans DLC at the same time, like you and I did. I mean, it is basically a new game. It's like we played the game before, kinda, and then now, fresh experience, which is fun.
Yep, exactly. It does feel pretty fresh right now.
Come on, colony ship. Come on, colony ship, I need you.
Getting a lot of energy boosts, or research boosts. With the anomalies I'm finding. Yeah, I'm getting like plus 60 physics, plus 60 society.
Wow. That's great.
I'm getting really lucky with some of these anomalies when it comes to science. How fitting.
Probability conundrum. Special project to investigate a container and try to deduce how it ended up here. Okay.
Is it floating around a star?
Yeah, it is. Improbables, ceramics, it says.
It's a ceramic pot, right?
Yeah, it's a giant space pot, apparently.
Oh, what's the name of that? I forget what the name of that theory is. It's actually based off of a running joke. Or not really a running joke, but generally something an actual theorist said, which was basically like the proof that, or the theory that you can't prove everything. You know, if somebody says that there's a ceramic pot flying around a star in space and nobody can technically prove that it's wrong,
right?
Then we have to assume that it could potentially be right, as ridiculous as it sounds. And that's actually where they got that joke from. I think that's funny. When I first saw it, I laughed.
Goodness. You if you haven't looked at it yet, go to the pull down menu and click on that new expansion planner. This thing is awesome. Like
expansion planner.
Yeah, this thing is awesome.
Look at that.
And even the stuff like our shared vision, like I see this 22 ocean world, and I was like, oh, and then I click on the little the deal, and it tells us exactly where it is. And if I want to colonize on it, it says no, it's in the Another Empire's borders. It tells me all the information, including that it has unstable tectonics from this screen. That's super cool.
That's a very useful screen.
And if you click on a planet, it brings up its surface details for you without going over to it.
Yeah, that is a super useful screen.
And then you click colonize, and boom, there you go. I just, from that screen, I looked at it, selected where I wanted to colonize on which tile to start, and the colony ship has gone off to do that. Awesome.
They really streamlined everything. That's awesome that they did that.
That's gonna really help players that are new to Stellaris too, because
exactly.
You know, I'm still getting questions now about, you know, just basics of colonization and then terraforming and how does all that work. And I don't know all the details yet on how terraforming is going to be implemented. I'm going to do a little tiny guide on that for people at some point, but they have definitely made this a lot easier for people. Matter of fact, ironically, terraforming tech just showed up. I'm going to grab that just so we can see what it looks like.
The type of game that we're playing right now, I think I would definitely grab that.
Seems worth it, right?
Yeah, I think for the civilization that I'm observing right now, I'm wondering if I want to do aggressive observation. I mean, we are science-based, so we really want to know what these people are up to. Yeah, I'm going to do aggressive. That gives me 6 instead of 3 for society research.
I'm struggling right now on my economy because I'm, you know, in the process of establishing the colony. So as it's being built, that's expensive, man. That 8 credit per month. Whew. That's painful when you're early game like this.
Early game, early game. That's rough to eat up. I might actually have to build another construction ship. I think I'm gonna hold off. The one I've got right now, even though he's gainfully employed, I've got a lot of things for him to build. I think I find that the construction ships end up mid-game just sitting around.
They do. I mean, yeah. Actually, mine's sitting around right now waiting waiting for me to have resources. Build a research station. I like the convenience of just saying, hey, build me all the mining stations like from the system level. But when you're broke, it's easier to just go in and select and tell it to just do one so that you can actually afford.
Yeah.
Versus saying build them all for the system. Oh man, I'm gonna be so broke. Broke. I just queued up another colony ship.
I just found another race. Well, we got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see, research completed. Okay, that's fine. What did I get to? Okay, I went for defense platforms pretty early. I don't think anything bad's going to happen just yet, but...
Like, you know, that's something else too, because I feel real safe over here hiding behind you. I haven't built any military ships. Normally, at this stage, I would have my naval capacity filled up. So if you're watching us play this, and neither one of us really has a standing fleet. Don't do this, especially on hard difficulty. What we're doing is not smart. Don't do this. Make sure you build some actual defensive ships.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, we're close, or actually we're a little bit over on time, so I think we should just go ahead and wrap up episode 1. Anything you want to share with the folks before we go?
No, I think we're all good for this first episode. I think we both got a great start.
Yeah, it feels, I mean, I'm a little concerned about us being crunched up over here, but there seems to be enough planets for us to expand to.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. And if once we start, you get that terraforming tech and we start getting some different planet colonization techs, I think we're going to make it work.
Yeah. So, folks, just so you know, we're going to be releasing these every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern US. So if you want to check out more quote-unquote cute force from our Bromance series, please join us every day on both channels for that. He's Sabouts, I'm Mal, and we will see you later.